a plan. Who are we getting? Why are we trying to start now on episode? What is this, like 14? I don't even know.
Episode 15.
Yeah. 50. Okay, and now we're like, oh, should we have a plan?
Let's have a plan.
Forget
it. Develop our plan. Hello, everyone. Welcome to On the Haunt.
I'm Amy.
And I'm Whitney.
And I'm just like so excited. Thanksgiving break has finally arrived.
Yes, we're off for a while.
Yes.
Feels good.
I ate so much food today, so I'm a little miserable, but that's all right.
We're going to go home, we're going to rest, and then tomorrow we don't have to get up and go to work.
I know. That's so great.
It's the best feeling.
Getting my hair done tomorrow. I haven't had my hair done since July.
It looks
train wreck.
Amazing.
Thanks.
I just have to tell you.
My roots are...
So are mine.
So long.
Yeah. But we're saving so much money.
That's right.
But it doesn't look bad at all. Your roots don't. Okay, great.
You know. No one cares. Sorry. No. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, everyone. Just repeating all the words you say.
I mean, that's what we do.
Oh, God, this is off to a great start.
If you didn't repeat the words I said, I would think you maybe had an aneurysm or something.
I have had
check you out.
It's been a day, you all. It's been a day, but we are
no
here.
Idea. I had to take a bunch of food to work today, and now my car smells like ham. Which doesn't sound like it would be a bad thing, but after a while, you just like, I just want my car to smell like leather again, not ham.
Although ham is delicious.
It is.
Okay, do we have any haunted housekeeping?
Not really. I mean, again, I butchered 25,000 words, but that's nothing new.
I can't think of anything that we needed to talk about. Anything cool you've read or looked at lately?
I don't know. My roots of my hair.
I just got a cool book for the library today called Deliver Us from Evil or something like that. It's about a New York City cop and his experiences with the paranormal. So,
cool.
I think it's called that. I don't remember. But anyway, I'll keep you posted.
All right, please do.
Yeah.
I might read. I've had some paranormal books that I just kind of like read a chapter here and there for past stories. Maybe I'll delve into those a little deeper over break and come up with some new ideas because my story sucks. I know I say this every week, but it's... Listen,
no, it's going to be great.
I have been very anxious for this break to get here. It's been a very long couple of months. And, you know, I've been really busy preparing to go to my mom's for Thanksgiving where she does all the work.
Cooking. But it's a lot to put on pants and then get in a car and then drive there.
I was telling Whitney before we came on here, I picked a topic and spent like an hour of my life researching, and I'm like, this is not enough. I'm going to have to dig way deeper, and I have time. So I picked another topic, and after about an hour into that, I'm like, this sucks too, but too bad. I've already spent 2 hours on stuff. So whatever. They can't all be golden nuggets.
No, they can't all be the tiny golden nuggets. What is that? Is that a saying?
No, I felt like it was, and then it came out of my mouth, and I'm like,
golden nuggets. They can't. Yeah, shut up. They can't all be golden nuggets.
Sure that's like a really old casino from Vegas.
It is. It is. I spent time there. Oh my God. Okay.
Well, whatever.
Just so everyone knows, Chris Brokaw is going to be making our Thanksgiving dinner in our family. So
how lovely for you.
I know. I can't wait.
Mine just keeps getting pushed back further and further.
So we're going to have Thanksgiving next year.
So anyway,
happy Thanksgiving to all of you. It is now past since you are listening to this.
Oh, I do, though. One thing I do is every year at Small Business Saturday, I go to Hannibal, Missouri. And I always try to find, like in the antique stores or somewhere, one creepy object to add to my collection. So if I find something, I'll get that up on our social media.
Heck yeah,
so my hopes are high. It never disappoints any other time.
You never know what you're going to find.
You don't.
Okay. All right. Well, should we dive in?
Let's go for it.
Okay. So I go first tonight.
You do.
And my topic is... the Men in Black.
All right. Oh, I'm so glad you have a good topic.
Did I just do that?
So
I raised my hands.
You did.
I shimmied.
She had like an I Dream of Jeannie move.
It was really embarrassing, but here we go. So mostly what I'm going to talk about today are a couple different experiences people have. We're going to talk about some of the theories, and that's because you can dive into Men in Black for days.
Oh, yeah.
It goes down really weird rabbit holes, people who have seen them. I even have a celebrity sighting tonight of a celebrity seeing Men in Black, Man in Black, so it's great.
Look at you. I would have never thought to do this topic.
It's super
well
interesting.
Done, Whitney.
Thank you so much. It's really interesting. Okay, so I got some stuff from Wikipedia. I got some stuff from a Huffington Post article and thoughtcatalog.com. So here we go. So who do Men in Black typically visit, right? So they visit two types of people. People who have either seen a UFO themselves or people who are heavily researching UFOs.
Right.
So we're good.
Because
we're not heavily researching anything.
Well, we could end up getting flagged. Maybe for something, but they're like,
after
no,
reading this,
fine.
I sure as hell hope not, because it's creepy. So, the first reported sighting of Men in Black that I could find was in 1947 by a man named Harold Dahl. So Harold was out on his boat in Washington's Puget Sound. Puget? Puget.
Puget. No.
No, it's Puget for sure.
Puget, I'm done. I don't know.
So he's out there on his boat, and when he saw a group of UFOs in the sky, so they were donut shaped, and I think there were 6 of them. So he was like, weird. So he went to dinner, and okay, cool, bye, dinner. So at dinner, he was approached by a man in a black suit who knew his experience. So the guy was like, I know you just saw those 6 donut-shaped UFOs. If you ever talk about them, I swear to God, I'm going to kill your family. And then threatened his family.
Oh, my God.
That's all I know about that
experience. How did they know he saw that? That's crazy.
Because
they went on mom mode on him.
I swear to God,
if you don't clean your room,
I will.
It's over.
Your life is what is over.
Yeah. I brought you into this world. I'll take you out.
All right. So in 1967, Robert Richardson from Toledo, Ohio, was driving home in the dark. Just so it's important to know, when he hit something. So he's just driving down the road. He hit something that vanished. And he was like, what the? But he says that it seemed like it was a UFO that he ran his car into. Excuse me, there's no parking here.
I couldn't see it, but
then it vanished. So he got out. He's like, what the? He gets out of his car and goes and checks. And on the ground was this piece of metal that he's like, that's weird. That doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. So he picks it up and he takes it. Don't touch things from UFOs. You will get radiation poisoning, right?
You'll get something poisoning.
It's just not safe.
It'll just melt your skin.
It's really not great.
No.
So 2 days later, 2 men wearing black suits and hats arrived at his house at 11 p.m., which is too late. Yeah, that's really bad manners.
That's about 4 hours too late.
Yeah, really bad manners. In a 1953 Cadillac. I don't know why that's important.
I mean...
But
I don't know either.
But it was. So they asked him a bunch of questions about the metal that he found. All right. So then 2 weeks later, or a week later, 1 week later.
At some point in time after that.
2 more men came and they asked for that piece of metal. And he was like, look, I don't have that metal. I gave it to a lab to run some testing. And so then they were like, I swear to God. I told you, if you don't give that to me, your wife and kids are dead. And then he threatened their children.
So extreme.
Everyone is all the men in black are so rude. Why do I keep getting
He's
so
probably
close?
Like, I just sent it off to Etsy to have it made into Christmas tree ornaments or something. Back off.
So rude. Okay. This one creeps me out the most. Okay. Get ready. So on September 11th, 1976, Dr. Herbert Hopkins, a primary care physician, I like how I wrote that.
Very specific.
He was home by himself in his house. I just want to make that clear. In Old Orchard, Maine. What a cute place.
Exactly. Herbert.
Oh, Herbert, you cutie. He was studying a UFO incident. I'm not sure which one. So he's at home. He's like looking up UFO stuff because, he's probably one of us.
Right.
But also a doctor on the side.
How did you do that in the 70s? Just books?
I guess.
I mean,
I think he'd been interviewing people maybe too.
Look at me. I'm like, books? Ugh.
I mean, but how many books were there written about UFO? I mean, I really have absolutely no idea. Hopefully some.
Yeah.
So his phone rang and he's like, okay. I'm going from my den to go get my landline in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
With a 25-foot cord.
Herbert now has a pipe.
He's got a pipe, for sure. All of his furniture's plaid.
Yes, he's wearing an ascot.
For sure. Sure.
I like where this is going, Herbert.
He's freaking cool.
He is.
He is cool. So the phone rings. He goes and answers it. So the man on the line said, "Hello, Dr. Herbert." Why am I doing voices? I'm in a really weird place.
It's fine. Go with. I'm here with you.
Okay, great. I work for the New Jersey UFO organization. It's a place, you know. Would you mind if I came and talked to you and asked you a few questions? Are you alone?
Like, you sound like a Muppet.
He was also a Muppet. Like, hi, if someone asks you if you're alone, lie. Yeah. Herbert's like, yeah, I'm alone.
No.
Dumb.
No, I'm just doing this dinner party with 27 of my closest friends. Why do you ask?
Right. So Herbert's like, yeah, come on over. I'm alone. Come on over. Herbert. So Herbert hangs up his phone, walks out of his kitchen, through his I'm making all this up. I don't know the layout of his home. To his front of his house to like turn the light on, the porch light, and the guy's on the steps.
Ew.
Yeah. It's 1976. They ain't no cell phones.
No.
Where was he calling from?
I don't know. This is suddenly because Herbert is now Drew Barrymore.
Yes.
This is the movie Scream.
It is.
Great.
So obviously there's no way he could get there that fast.
No.
Like, no. So here's what the guy looked like.
Okay.
The guy on his porch. He had a very neatly tailored black suit, black socks, black shoes, white shirt, black tie, black derby hat.
Oh, snazzy.
I know.
I'm gonna give Herbert a run for his money.
It's all super tailored. So at some point, I guess he like came inside and they were talking and he took off his hat. And underneath his hat, he was completely bald, quote, as an egg.
An egg?
Yeah. So weird.
Well, if your egg ever has hair on it, throw it away. That's not a normal egg.
Right. Weird. He had no eyebrows and no eyelashes.
Oh, so he had alopecia.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that what that's called when you can't grow hair?
God bless him. His skin was smooth. Sorry, I feel a burp, but I don't want to burp.
You're good. Let it roll, sister.
Okay. So his skin was smooth and plastic looking and dead white. Like so pale, it was almost translucent. Mm. And he had ruby red lips. Okay. It gets worse.
Oh, great.
Okay.
He sounds like that guy. Remember the movie Powder?
No.
You've never seen the movie Powder?
No.
Oh, well.
Where is it?
What do you mean, where is it?
Like, is it on Netflix?
I don't, probably not. It wasn't that good. But
I'm looking this up on
yes, please
on
look
Amazon.
It up. It's
I'm
not
sure.
a terrible movie. It's just,
is it scary?
No, it's like supernatural. That's not scary.
What's it about?
I don't know. There's this kid. He's like real pale and doesn't have any hair. And you just described him. He's the Men in Black. Sorry. Crystal, I know you're listening. You've seen Powder, haven't you? Back me up,
Oh my
girl.
God. So he spoke in a completely expressionless, monotone speech. So like a machine.
Oh, exciting.
No inflection or sentences or phrases, except what I just said were sentences and phrases.
So like every history teacher in the history of
especially
the world.
Trevor.
Oh, sorry, Trevor. I don't know how you teach. That was a direct
Boring.
video.
That's how. I don't know. I'm sure it's not.
Bet you wish you listen to our podcast.
Yeah, rude.
You want to be a special guest?
We would love that.
You would hate it. You'd just spend the entire hour and a half
he'd love it too.
us.
Talking about his I said social experiences, his ghost experiences. God, I'm so dumb. Evenly spaced words. So we just talk like a robot, right? So the man in black, it's hard to say that, and Herbert, our pal Herbert, they spoke about the case that he had been working on. And so during that, the man in black was wearing gray suede gloves. Why they were gray and not black, I don't know.
Yeah, that just doesn't go with the outfit.
It really doesn't, and it's very strange.
Man in black.
Yeah, with gray hands. But he would idly like touch his lips and kind of like rub them. And then when his hand came away, there was red on them. So it was like he had lipstick on. And so it began to come off. And Herbert said that it was clear that they had something or the man, whoever, had drawn fake lips on, because once all the red came off, it was just a slit. There was no lips.
Ew.
It was a slit.
Just
a slit.
Okay. You can't just draw lip. That's like when people line their lips outside their lips to make them look full. But no, you just look like you have lipstick all over your face. Those could not have looked realistic. Like,
unless he's a really talented contourist.
Kylie Jenner, was that you?
Girl. It wasn't Matt, so you know it wasn't her. But, like, it was just hot red. Hot red?
Hot red. I mean, wouldn't you went with something a little more natural? Like a nude?
No, not him. It's just red. It's like Taylor Swift.
And he's so pale, so yeah.
And then stop touching your lips.
Yeah, quit rubbing it off. I thought you were going to tell me his glove dispensed Aquaphor or something. I'm like, oh, well,
freaking
I
sweet.
might take one of those. Put me down for 3.
Wouldn't it be funny if instead of it rubbing off onto his glove, it just rubbed all over his face? You know, if you get red lipstick, it just looks pink then if you rub it, and it's just, oh, God, okay.
Oh.
So then he's like, Dr. Hopkins, please get a coin. Dr. Hopkins is like, okay.
Any coin?
Dr. Hopkins is like, all right. So Herbert, our pal, Dr. Hopkins, puts the coin in his hand. And so the guy's like, watch the coin. These are phrases, by the way. I thought he didn't speak in phrases. My own facts are contradicting themselves. So Herbert watched the coin change. So it was copper.
He's doing a magic trick.
He's doing a magic trick. So it must have been a penny, because it changed from copper to silver to blue, and then it got really fuzzy, and then it just disintegrated and disappeared.
And this was the coin
Gone.
Herbert guy?
Yes.
Or did he pull it out behind Herbert's ear?
Not a trick coin. It's Herbert's coin.
Wow, he should go on America's Got Talent.
None of this
win that
none
whole
of this
thing.
like adds up either. It's so choppy.
It's okay.
Well, maybe it's just the Man in Black. So then the Man in Black's
girl,
like,
don't berate yourself. You haven't heard my train wreck of a story yet. It's so stupid.
So he's like, the coin is gone. Now please destroy all your research. Goodbye. I don't know.
What was the point of the coin? Just to show him he could
look at my magic. So then, hold on, it gets better. It gets so much better. I forgot about this. So, as he spoke his last words, his speech slowed down. My energy is running low. Must go now. Goodbye.
What? He needed to be plugged in?
Yes.
Is he a priest?
He needed to be plugged in. And so then he walked very slowly down the steps of Herbert's front porch, clutching onto the railing. Oh, gosh. Gonna fall. Whoa. Wow.
Nothing left in me. Oh my God. Okay, this is, you're way too young to remember this show, but there used to be a show. What was it called? Small Wonder. And the girl was a robot. She's a little girl. And never, I'm not, just whatever.
Nothing, I got nothing.
But
somebody
I feel
out
like
there.
when her juice would run low, she'd do that. But
I love it. Clinging to the rail, like, like, what? So the doctor was
so
like,
sad.
F that, destroyed all his research because he didn't want ruby red lips to come back again. He was over that.
Whatever, just his
What are you
battery's
gonna do?
only going to last so long,
I know.
Herbert.
Just fight him for 30 minutes and his battery
destroy
will...
all your research. It's
a book.
I'm sure there are other copies. I mean,
Maybe he had interviewed people or something. Clearly,
it's
right?
like his research.
You're asking me questions. I don't know.
Okay, sorry,
But probably it has to be his research.
But
right?
how are you a medical general practitioner or whatever you said he is and have time to? And also,
it's his hobby. You know, maybe he doesn't have children. Probably
not.
So he has so much free time.
Well, maybe he should lose the ascot. And
maybe he should read some medical journals.
Go out and meet people that aren't running on batteries. Just saying. Or drawing their lips. And he's a doctor, and I would not want to go to him for any medical treatment whatsoever. You don't know what lips are.
You don't know what lips are.
I mean, would you go? Right?
No. I mean, that thing doesn't have lips. I'm pointing to things on the wall now inside the...
And you notice that it doesn't have lips.
And I'm also a doctor. Oh, God. Anyway, Herbert, what are you doing? Read a medical journal, yo. You don't know what lips are.
Well,
I know, you're right. You're totally right. Okay, so that happened. Great. Okay, next up, we've got Jim Templeton. Oh, this one's good. I meant to pull up the picture. Oh, freaking A. So that you could see it.
Old Jimbo.
And now here we go. I'm going to try to not Kohl's. Okay, I'm going to pull it up.
Get ready for your Black Friday shopping, are you?
I was. Here we go. Yep, I got it. Okay, got the picture. Okay, because I needed to show it to you. Okay, so Jim Templeton is this guy I know nothing about, but he has a daughter, and him and his daughter are out in this field I think they're in Australia. Yes. And he was photographing her. When he took the film to be developed, again, I don't even know what year this is because I'm not a researcher, but it was back when you had to develop. Herbert. I am no Herbert. Back when you had to develop, film. And he was shocked to see a figure in the background of his photo. Are you ready for this?
As I'll ever be. Oh!
Ew! What does that look like to you?
Like an astronaut wearing a big gold chain.
Yo!
Astronaut's from Jersey.
It does look like an astronaut wearing a gold chain. So if you want yourself, I'll probably post that one with our
you must.
But Google Jim Templeton
and
photo.
that kid's sweet haircut.
I know.
It's perfectly square. How do you do that?
It's pure talent.
I'm going to frame your face. When you go in and say, I just want my face framed. They literally framed this kid's face. You can chop his head off and hang it on a wall.
Look how great her hair is.
Oh, is it a girl? I don't even know.
It's a girl. It's okay. Doesn't matter. So Jim was like, what the? And called Kodak, I guess. Kodak was like, that's authentic. That's an authentic photo. They verified the film. Nothing fishy was happening with it.
Crazy.
As you can tell in this photo, this is obviously Photoshop.
Yeah. Because that haircut alone.
Yeah, this shirt with like some weird print.
That's like what Kim Kardashian wore to the Met Gala.
It really is.
Everyone said she looked like she's wearing a couch, and she got all crybaby about it.
Yeah, when she was super pregnant. Yeah. So, two quote-unquote government agents who refer to themselves and each other as number 9 and number 10, no one does that.
No.
Came to their house and they demanded to see the site where the photo was taken, and they questioned Jim. So they were like, take us to that field. And so I guess he did, and they're like, cool, it's just a field.
Jim's like, yeah, that's all I saw too.
Right, that's exactly what happened. So Jim told them that when he took that photo of his daughter, there was no one there. Like, he saw nobody in real life. It wasn't until he developed the photos that he saw that gangster astronaut. So they got all pissed and they left. Great.
Okay.
So then after that, he was contacted by 2 Australian missile launch pad employees. What a cool ass job,
yeah.
Right? Who claimed that they also saw 2 of those gangster spacemen on a launch pad, security footage at that missile launch pad, which is 20 miles from that field. So I guess they were like up and watching the CCTV, and they saw those spacemen on the camera.
But no one actually saw them in real time.
Right, face to face.
Okay.
Weird, right?
That is really weird.
So is it like
that outfit?
The spaceman thing?
Yeah.
Maybe they're aliens, right?
I guess. It almost looks like someone goes to clean up a crime scene, too, though. Like the
hazmat situation? Maybe.
Or a beekeeper. There's so many things this could be.
Oh, my God.
They're just invisible beekeepers all around us, everyone.
I got to find this picture for you, too. I really should have been more prepared. But, this is who I am. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, maybe I'm not going to be able to get this one. Men in Black. Okay, so the next one is this couple. Here we go. Got it. So UFO researchers Jack and Mary Robinson We're deep in research. That's what I wrote.
These people who are just UFO researchers.
I know, like, what's your real job, right?
I'm starting to think maybe we are.
Yes!
Yeah, I mean,
let's get business
we've
cards.
read stuff about it. That's...
Yeah, don't take my research. Can you imagine? I'm like clutching this really gross.
Then if Wikipedia ever stops getting donations, we're done.
We're
folding
done.
up shop.
We are done. So they like us are UFO researchers, and they live in this apartment. And I don't know where they live. in a
not
town.
important.
No. But they kept coming home to their house, to their apartment, and finding it rummaged. So they could tell that someone had been there and like been through their stuff. And they're like, this is weird. And that their UFO files were disturbed. We don't have UFO files, though.
We don't.
So...
We just have, well, our notebooks are files.
Yes, they are.
But they also involve hauntings and witches.
Weird people who run
and
into
cryptids,
streets. Right.
Whatever.
So they began seeing this man in a black suit outside on the sidewalk staring up at their apartment like all the time. So one time, Mary was like, I'm over this shit. Calls her friend Tim Green Beckley. He has 3 names. Wow.
He means business.
Who came over and he took a picture of the man who was watching. And so it's on the internet. You can find it and see it. But there's this guy just standing in a corner.
Oh, I was looking the wrong direction.
So, see, I mean, he looks just like any guy in 1950.
Yeah, but you don't hide in a doorway like that to have a building.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
So it's just another really interesting
I wish it was closer to see if he had ruby red pretend
lips. Yeah, you can't really tell. His lips kind of look nude. Okay, here's my favorite one. Are you ready?
I bring it.
Dan Aykroyd...
Yeah, of Ghostbusters.
Of Ghostbusters fame, was taping a show about the paranormal. It was in 2002. It was a show on Sci-Fi called Out There about UFOs. So he's on set. They're taping. His phone rings. It's Britney Spears. Not even kidding.
No, stop it.
Calling to ask if he would be on SNL with her. So he stepped out of the studio to go outside to have a smoke and to talk to her on the phone. So while he's out there, he looks across the street and there's this black sedan with 2 guys in black and white, like black suits sitting in the sedan. He's like, okay, weird. One of them gets out and stands up and kind of like takes a few steps towards him, like kind of an intimidation kind of way.
Ew.
And so he said he's on the phone. He just turns away for a second and turns back, gone. Vanished. And he's like, they were in New York City. There is absolutely no way that he could have got back in the car and just completely drove away.
Not with all that traffic.
Not that fast. I would have seen taillights. I would have seen them driving away up the road. So it's crazy. So he's like, okay, weird. So he gets back in his car. Or no, he goes back into the studio and immediately finds out that his show was canceled.
Oh.
You're not talking about UFOs anymore. Dan Aykroyd.
You're done.
He blames the UFOs. Or he blames the Men in Black.
Men in Black, yeah.
So one more story, and then we'll talk for a second about like who we think they are and why they're doing this.
No, we are way good on time.
Okay.
We're not even going to crack an hour tonight. I don't think
That's
my
okay.
story's so poopy.
Okay, so on October 14th, 2008, in Niagara Falls, a hotel manager named Shane Sovar and a security guard saw a large triangular UFO, saw it, and then they called a local UFO agency to let them know. How do people know?
Exist?
I know, and how do people know about that? Hello, local UFO agency. Hello, it's Whitney.
Yeah.
I'd like to report a UFO. How do you know? I mean, it says 2008, so I guess you could Google. So anyway, they saw this big UFO.
But so, if we Google that today, there's a UFO agency that just takes civilian
Troy?
phone calls?
Right. So, let's see. So they let their local UFO agency know. So a couple weeks later, 2 men in black show up at their hotel, and they're looking for Shane. And so they talk to this receptionist there, and she's like, Shane's not here, blah, blah, blah. Can we take a message? But she said that while she was speaking to them, she felt so uncomfortable with their interaction. She felt like they could read her mind and her thoughts.
Ew.
And so like she was like, okay, bye.
Get out.
Yeah. So I guess Shane comes back and the receptionist is like, hi, I need to talk to you. So she explains the whole situation. And he's like, let's pull it up on the CCTV. So there's footage on the internet. You can see these two guys walking into the hotel. As they are walking in, one guy is walking out, and they look like they're 2 feet taller than him. They are humongous. And they're wearing black suits, just like I've described. I think they're also wearing like a black long coat, too. Just so creepy and weird. Just walking through, and it's really bizarre.
It's, ew. No.
So, what are the Men in Black? Who are they? Why are they here? What are they doing? So there's 2 reigning theories. One, that they're members of a super secret government agency whose main job it is to cover up all UFO stuff.
And take all of your hair and your lips.
Take your lips away. Well, that's the next one, I think. Okay. The next theory. So, and the reason being probably to prevent mass hysteria, right?
Right.
So, like, if UFOs are... Since UFOs are real, I mean, I totally
There are
believe
people
UFOs are
in
real.
every field in the world whose job it is to go put out fires.
Yes.
Like, that's... Yeah. It just is a fact.
Yep. And if UFOs were real and the government came out and was like, okay, everyone, well, gotta tell you, UFOs are real, people would lose their minds. And it, like, civilization would crumble, I feel like. So that's one possible theory. The other one is that, what is that word? Oh, is that they are aliens themselves trying to keep their secrets under wraps. And that they're trying hard to be humans and suck at it. Yeah. Because it's like, nope, you really missed it on the lips.
Yeah, you need to quit buying your batteries at Dollar Tree.
Right.
And go get some
and your
actual
lipstick.
Energizer.
And your lipstick
and
at
your
Dollar
lipstick.
Tree.
You need to get a Kylie lip kit.
Yes.
And go to Sephora. They will show you how to make it
put
look
it on.
really good. They'll make you feel terrible about yourself as well, but they will show you how to make your lips look like
I love
lips.
your lip slit.
Let's
Can
see,
I give you some lips? How weird. Can you imagine? I keep looking at your lips now.
Do you even have teeth? Like, if you just have a slit,
Does it look
how
like
do
I
you
just have a
eat?
slit now?
No. It just looks like you're sucking your lips into your
Okay.
mouth.
I was just really trying hard to make it look like I didn't have lips.
I just imagine all they can eat are like Ritz crackers. Like just something
They probably
that just
don't
slides in their slit. Why am I so stupid?
Because it's great. But I totally understand.
I hate when, God, the second it came out of my mouth.
I totally understand what you mean. It's kind of like a piggy bank.
Yeah.
I get you.
That's where I was going with it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I can't wait.
No, this is, well, I'm sorry. You're about to be let down. This is so bad. It's not even a story as much as just I wrote down some, like a series of facts.
I just am dying
no
to know.
Plot. There are no firsthand eyewitness accounts. I don't know. Listen.
No, you're fine.
I started on visitation dreams.
Okay.
I got some decent notes down, but then like this is not enough for anything I got. I still want to do visitation dreams sometime. I just got to dig deeper.
More time.
So then I'm like, well, when this episode comes out, it'll be right after Thanksgiving. Everybody will be in the Christmas mood. So I decided to do Krampus.
Krampus is so good.
No, it's not, because it's
Really?
just it's whatever.
It's a legend.
Here it is.
It's a
people.
legend.
My sources are. Here's how my brain works too. I like pull up all these websites and I like keep the browser open or I print off the articles or whatever. So I go ahead and jot down the websites I went to, and I don't always use them all, but then I don't remember where I'm not Wikipedia. That. I'm not putting all numbers out to the side.
No.
So whatever, I'm just naming them all, but there's a chance some of these I didn't
totally
use them
fine.
from. So you have Wikipedia, SmithsonianMag.com.
Whoa.
All That's Interesting, and National Geographic.
Whoa, those are legit.
They are.
National Geo?
Yeah.
Who are you, Lisa Lang?
I am. Very professional.
I love Lisa Lang.
All right. So here we go. Again, this really isn't, it doesn't have a, I don't want to use the word plot, but.
Well, there are no real, probably like.
No.
Experiences with Krampus, right?
No, but people do Krampus stuff.
Oh,
I don't know.
That sounds sexy.
Let's just get into it.
That?
I mean, it kind of.
Oh.
No, not really. No,
Kinky?
it's not. No, because it's involving
Gross.
children.
Oh,
so
no. Sorry, no.
Okay,
God.
so the history of Krampus.
I just think of cramps every time.
I know. What a terrible
Couldn't they?
name.
Well, I guess it's German.
Well, it is German and it
Okay.
means claw.
Oh, God.
So,
Claw.
yeah, now you know. So, the history of Krampus is that Krampus lives in the realm of the dead. And he's only allowed to visit the world of the living on December 5th or 6th, depending on which country you live in.
Oh.
So that he can come dish out punishments to bad little children.
Damn.
The legend
not nice.
No, it's not. But that's his only job. He gets to come out of the realm of the dead one day a year.
He's like, wow.
Yes, and punish kids. That's it. That's his job.
So, okay. I already have questions. Moving on.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I have no answers. I say that every time, and I'm always right.
But it's like, and parents are telling this legend to their children?
Yeah, it's a folklore.
But how
that
gross
is passed
is
down.
that?
Like, I mean,
I swear to God, if you don't get dressed, Krampus is coming. You're going to have to wait 205 days.
Well, I mean, we do the opposite of that Santa's watching. You better do this. So Santa, and some people even refer to Krampus as the anti-Santa Claus. But as you can see, when I get into some of these acts, he's not really. They're kind of like partners in crime. You'll see.
Ew, okay.
So the legend of Krampus dates back as far back as pre-Christian Alpine traditions. So think pagan days.
Okay.
All right. So Krampus has been around a long time.
Yeah.
He was commonly a part of Christian winter celebrations in the 17th century, along with St. Nicholas. So it's like, okay, we celebrate with St. Nicholas and Krampus. Like they just kind of went hand in hand.
How are you celebrating Krampus?
I don't know. Everyone thinks that like either you fall in the good category or the bad category. So which one are you going to be here?
Yeah.
Some stories say he is the son of Hel, Norse goddess of the underworld. I know nothing about Greek mythology, so that means nothing. But it may be someone out there listening to us. So
yuck.
There you go. Add that to your little
the goddess
trivia.
of the underworld.
Yeah. After an election in Austria in 1923, the tradition was prohibited because at that time, after that election, most of the elected officials and stuff were Christian. Oh. And they felt like it was anti-Christian.
Too dark.
So they banned all celebrations. So talk about overreaching government.
Right.
But that's what
Freedom
they did.
of religion. Freedom of Krampus.
And in the 1950s in Austria, the government even gave out pamphlets called Krampus is an Evil Man.
Well, yes, we know.
Would you like something to read? Well, I think they were more like, though, Krampus is evil. Like, if you celebrate Krampus, you are a devil worshiper kind of things, I think is more what the pamphlets were at.
Gotcha.
So it was, the scare tag. It was the 50s.
It was.
I mean, need I say more?
Yeah.
But then towards the end of the century, the celebrations became cool, I guess, again, in places like Bavaria, Austria, and Germany. Who or what is Krampus?
Who or what?
Yeah. There are a lot of different variations of what he looks like. So it kind of depends on, again, this is all in basically, you know, these alpine regions in Europe. So, I mean, it's kind of scattered all over the place. So it really depends on which adaptation you're looking at. But all of them agree that he's very hairy.
I literally was going to say that.
Brown or black in color. Cloven hooves. Everything has freaking hooves.
So he's a goat?
Yes, and the horns of a goat.
Ew. Well, like the devil. I mean, it all kind of ties in.
He also has a long pointed tongue that lolls out and fangs. Yeah, so like if you look at pictures and stuff, his tongue is always out.
Ew,
it's
put
really
your
gross.
freaking tongue away,
You're not
Krampus.
Gene Simmons. Get over it.
And
It's so disgusting.
Fangs?
Yeah, and if I see you flicking that tongue, it's over, you nasty, nasty thing.
I don't think I've ever said the word lols out loud.
I don't know. Clearly, that's not my word.
But it really
that was how they
fits.
described it. I'm like, I can't really think of another word to...
No, that totally fits. It's like lazy tongue.
Yeah. It makes me think of like fruit by the foot.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yum. Now that's a reference I get from my childhood right there.
So
fruit by the foot was my jam, and Gushers.
Maybe his tongue is fruit by the foot.
Oh, gross.
He can't help it. It's just, once you unroll it, there's no rolling it back up. It's
he's just eating his own tongue. Yeah. Okay. What?
Bite.
Yummy.
He carries chains oftentimes, which they say symbolizes the binding of the devil. by the Christian church. They're saying like, well, the Christian church is in charge of everything, so that's why he carries chains, to show that they can keep the devil down. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that's not what that means.
Wow, what a martyr. Here's my chains.
And then he thrashes his chains around when he's tormenting the children, I guess.
Oh my God.
I found it funny. It's often paired while he's thrashing his chains around. He often pairs it with bells of various sizes.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's kind of like Prince. He plays all of his own instruments.
He really does. Oh, Krampus, you weirdo.
Yes. He is always seen carrying bundles of birch branches for swatting at the children.
He has so many. How does he carry all of this? Does he have a sack? Knapsack?
Yes, actually, or a basket. Because if he's not just swatting at the children, he's kidnapping them to drag them off to hell, eat them, or drown them. It's all different things. So remember, these are stories
to keep kids in line.
That kids are being told.
And with the purpose being to keep them in line, right?
Like Krampus is going to put you in that sack and throw you in a river.
It's just, it's the way that for years and years, parenting has taken place.
Yeah.
If you don't listen to me, this goat is going to come and whip you and take you to hell.
Yes.
That's very dramatic parenting.
And some of the illustrations actually replace the branches with whips.
Okay. So we're not
now it's just S&M, Krampus. Quit it.
We're not even trying to make it not seem
chains
scary.
And whips. Quit it. Gross. And that's where I was talking about. You have the sack or the basket, so he can take the kids away. Often there isn't just one Krampus. Often they will travel in packs of up to a dozen.
Ew, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. I thought there was just one.
Nope, there's not just one Krampus. They travel in packs by the dozen with cowbell jingles. I don't know what that means.
Around their neck?
I don't know.
I
just think of that SNL skit, more cowbell.
Right.
Like, is that what they're saying?
I don't understand
weird. Why they have cowbells. You're a goat. You're not a cow. What is happening?
And why do you need a bell?
But anyways, well, this is during the parades. Because they have Krampus parades in all of these countries. And so
they are, why are they celebrating
But
Krampus?
They're not just celebrating. They're actually tormenting children at these parades.
Who is?
The people dressed up as Krampus. So it's like, yes, it's a folklore, but like parents are taking their kids to parades. There's a bunch of Krampuses in the parade running around with their switches and their cowbells.
It feels like Halloween.
Yeah, but they're like, I think the kids are actually terrified because they're like swatting at the kids and like, "Arr, you've been bad." So,
oh my.
Yeah, so
that's extreme. Yeah. Don't move to Germany, Bavaria, or Austria.
Yeah, it says they even poke the kids and the adults and scare them for being naughty. I'm like, what? I've only ever had candy thrown at me at a parade. What? Not a freaking cowbell.
This is the worst parade I've ever heard.
This isn't.
Come on!
Could you imagine if the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade's like, this year we're going to do something special, everybody.
Krampus!
Get your whips and chains!
It's just like all the
flames are shooting up.
Marilyn Manson's just
really
singing.
Is Gene Simmons of Kiss with his tongue lolling like a fruit by the foot.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
Okay.
That is the most disturbing thing I've ever heard.
Can you imagine? And I was even reading, there were some people talking about they were tourists in these countries. They'd never been there, and they showed up during Krampus parade.
We should go.
And something I read said that I think it's maybe in Austria. I could be wrong. Maybe it's Germany. I don't know. But anyways, they have a bunch of refugees. A lot of times that come to their country, and one of the things they do is sit them down when they first get in their country and explain to them what Krampus is, so that they don't get freaked out when they just see these goat men running down the street with whips and chains.
Children.
Yeah. So that's how seriously they take it, though. I mean, apparently it's like a huge to-do there that they even have to tell like these poor people who are escaping war-torn countries.
Oh my
God. And they're
God.
like, welcome.
Now
you've come to seek asylum. Now, just so you know.
Oh my God. That's so weird.
Goat man made smack you around a little bit.
And people here get all butthurt about like Halloween.
Yeah.
Hello, it could be Krampus.
It could be. It could be so Krampus. Much worse. At least at Halloween, no one's smacking you around.
They're just giving you free things.
Yes. Good things.
Yeah, not free spankings.
No.
My God. I want to go like save all the children of Germany.
Oh, well, wait. It's starting to spread to the United States. So Krampus comes into town the night before the Feast of St. Nicholas, and he goes from house to house, swatting and kidnapping the bad kids. And it says sometimes his punishments include pulling their ears, leading them off a cliff.
What?
And shackling them. This is like
those don't all
this
add
is
up.
The folklore. This isn't like he's not really.
Sorry,
this isn't happening. I mean,
those
it might
are
be
not
happening.
all the same level of severity.
No, they're not. It depends on. Well, they tell them it depends on how naughty you've been, though.
Oh, we're about to lead you off a cliff.
You may get swatted with a stick or branch, whatever it is. Oh, a stick would be worse, maybe. A birch. I know. I'm like, we had a tree when I was a kid. The sole purpose was for my mom taking the switches off of it. So I'm like, Mom, are you Krampus? Just spill the beans.
Niecy's Krampus.
Sometimes he's accompanied by St. Nicholas, and this is kind of sad.
I don't like that.
And St. Nicholas gives presents to the good kids, and then Krampus is behind him, like smacking kids around and threatening to kidnap them because they were bad.
I mean, so riddle me this.
It's like good cop, bad cop, basically.
Do the children of Germany's, are they like the most well-behaved children on Earth?
I mean, I would think so.
Because they are so afraid.
Yeah.
Talk about fear in parenting.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
He shares characteristics with scary Greek mythology creatures like satyrs and fawns. I don't know what any of that means.
What?
I guess
what are those words?
I don't know.
Fawns like a deer?
I probably shouldn't have even taken that note.
Did you write, is it F-A-W-N?
F-A-U-N.
Nope, no clue.
Fawns. I had something from mythology. I just imagine like a centaur or something.
Yeah, like a centaur.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want me to Google it?
Fawns. Greek mythology fawns. Krampus night or
Half human, half goat.
Oh, okay.
Krampensnot. Krampensnot.
With your strudel.
What?
And what's that called that they make? The German
Toaster
thing?
strudel?
Schnitzel. And your schnitzel.
Toaster strudel. That was probably
toaster
offensive.
strudel.
Schnitzel.
And delicious. I haven't had a toaster strudel in ages.
Me neither. Well, we should get some.
It's celebrated on December 5th, and adults will often dress up that night to scare their children. Oh my God. I think this is kind of funny. I might order some of these on Etsy. So the postcard industry became really big in the 1890s. It's like, boom!
Postcard
the hot item of the year, 1890, postcards.
Oprah came out, she was like, yes. Postcards!
Yes.
Postcards are really fun, though.
They are fun. And the Krampus ones are the best.
Oh, I feel like I've seen some images here.
So the Krampus cards became like a really big deal in Germany and Austria.
And so they're sending each other? I'm about to send you so many Krampus cards.
They would often illustrate Krampus hitting scared children or shoving them in his bag.
Oh my God.
So basically, it's the memes of the 1800s.
Basically. And who are these artists drawing these images?
I don't know, but they're really funny because they remind me of like genuine artwork. Like they look like something that would be like a painting in a museum.
Doesn't it kind of, what's that guy who draws all the artwork on like, oh God, on calendars, and it's like totally
Kincaid, Thomas Kincaid.
Is that right?
No. He does like houses and...
Yeah. No, it's the
Rockwell?
Yes,
Norman
Rockwell. That's what I'm thinking of. It's like Is it
Well,
like?
it's not even like that. It's more like, think of like, I don't know, Victorian era, like
Krampus
cherubs and stuff.
Cards.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
It's just very
Krampus. Oh God!
See what I mean? It's like very
disturbing. Ew, dude, Krampus is so scary.
I don't even saw one.
Merry Christmas, mother effers! Look at that. Ew, and look at those poor babies. Those are babies.
Like, get me out of the thing.
Who?
He's carrying like a baby Bjorn or whatever those things are called. Just carry babies around in. Isn't that what it looks like?
This is my Krampus edition, baby Bjorn. I mean, he has so many things in his hands.
And has a fruit roll-up tongue. It never leaves his face.
Okay, tongue hanging out. That is disturbing. Those kids are so little. Oh my God.
Yeah, so if you're listening, just Google Krampus postcards.
I mean, or don't. This is hot. That one is really bad.
There are some awful ones. And like I said, Etsy is loaded with them.
Oh,
if you want to get some.
God.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah, they're
It's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not.
This is awful.
If your children are being real jerks before Christmas this year,
that mom's like,
replace Elf with a shelf on a couple Krampus cards, and they'll probably get their acts together.
Oh, you thought you got a Jack in the Box? Psych! It's Krampus in a box. I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here's one with him and St. Nicholas.
Yes.
Okay.
So
anyway,
they are, like I said, they kind of go hand in hand.
It's disturbing. Look
Santa
it up.
giving. Can you imagine being the kid like? Your sister's getting a present from Santa, and then here comes Krampus with
to take you off a cliff.
Craziness. Ooh,
no,
that's really not.
That's really sad.
Unfair. This kid's going to need lots of therapy.
Absolutely.
So the 5th of December every year in Salzburg, Austria, hundreds of people dress up as Krampus and run around the streets chasing people with pitchforks and rusty chains. Like, what a good time.
Rusty chains.
Yeah. It's like Mardi Gras. You're like, show us your boobs. And there's so rusty chains and everyone. You're like trying to catch it and it just knocks you down.
Ow, it busted my breast implants.
I showed my boobs for this? No.
For these rusty old chains? Why are we talking like this?
Know. Oh my God. Krampus celebrations are actually starting to gain popularity in the U.S.
I don't like that.
And they're celebrated in San Francisco, Dallas, and Portland.
Of course, Portland.
So I'm like, so is this like cosplay? Like,
I mean, it kind of seems like it.
Right? Like, I'm not huge into understanding what cosplay is, but that's where you like dress up as a character, but you don't just dress up. You like think you are that character, which is kind of terrifying though.
Definitely. Like, what kind of psycho is dressing
like
up
a free reign
to be weird?
Yeah.
Who's dressing up as Krampus?
Like the Purge.
It's like the Purge.
It is the Krampus Purge. All right. So if you live in San Francisco, Dallas, or Portland, now you know.
Look out.
December 5th, lock your doors.
Coming. Krampus is in town.
But in 2015, in Salzburg, Austria, 5 teens were actually seriously injured when people in Krampus costumes beat them with whips and tree branches.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like, tone it down.
You're not actually Krampus, and I'm a teenager.
Yeah. And
don't hit anyone,
as an
actually.
Excuse just to be violent.
Yeah, don't hit children,
You don't get to do that.
No.
In Germany and Austria, it's also common for families, like when the Krampus people are out roaming the streets, to invite them into their home for some schnapps.
To like get on their good side.
Really
come
random
in for
fact,
some peppermint schnapps.
Yeah. Like, what?
Why?
Do you have anything different? I just think of peach schnapps.
Oh, I thought
that
of
makes
peppermint.
me think of like,
because it's
just being a
Christmas.
teenager. Like
peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps. I don't know.
I don't feel like I ever ate.
Or some Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm.
But anyway, so I tried to find some stories, but the only things out there were like creepypastas or these people on Reddit who are clearly deranged to just talk to someone about their problems.
Go get out in the sunlight.
So I don't really have much. So that was my Krampus stuff.
That was really good, Amy. You're being really hard on yourself.
I'm really disappointed in it.
No,
but like I said. You
taught me so many things about Krampus I did not know.
Well, this is an educational podcast.
PBS
should really broadcast us.
Yeah, PBS, you went in on this?
Yeah.
Come on.
Come and get it. If you're
making
ready,
all
come
the
and
money.
get it. Nah.
All right, everyone.
Okay, that may be one of our shortest episodes yet.
Right at an hour, though.
Yeah, that's all right.
So, anywho.
Not so bad.
Well, thank you all so much for listening.
Yeah, we hope you had
appreciate
great Thanksgiving and didn't get trampled by Krampus on your Black Friday shopping.
What are you grateful for? We're grateful for you.
Yeah. Actually, what date does this come out on?
Sunday.
Well, I know that. What date?
So, I don't know. First?
So, it'll be right before Krampus.
Oh, yeah. It comes out on December 1st.
Okay.
Krampus is next Thursday.
So, see, this will give you a heads up to
be aware.
Look out. I would be aware on the 5th and the 6th because I'm not sure
don't know
which country we're celebrating
which day. So, just be careful.
Be careful. Krampus will come back from the realm of the dead
to come and get your children.
And spank you. Or if you're into that, I mean, leave your door unlocked, I guess.
Krampus,
who are we to judge?
I'm in here.
Maybe you like cosplay frisky.
Maybe you like chains. Rusty ones. Maybe not. You need a tetanus.
Baby Bjorns. I don't know.
You need a tetanus shot.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure you're up to date on that before you invite him in.
Andy's a goat, so
yeah, that's kind of wrong.
Weird.
I
hope you're not
illegal. You might live in a state where that's illegal. I would look into those laws
It
first.
should be illegal in most. Hopefully.
But probably not.
Probably not. Oh my God.
Let's be
now
honest.
we're going down a bestiality alley. So, all right. Well, please rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We got some more reviews lately.
We did. Thank you. Our Facebook likes are blowing up. So thank you guys for sharing us. Again, we Zombrie.
So
thank you so much for your amazing review. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we had hold on. Oh God, I always do this, but we had someone else that commented on Instagram. Also, we do have an Instagram. I know a couple of people are asking, but it's On the Haunt. That's our Insta.
Yes.
So yeah, let's see here. We had a comment. Oh, we have another comment.
What?
That I didn't even know. Your face.
On what?
Wait, hold on.
What are you on?
Oh, no. Instagram? I think this is the same person. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Foxfire, that person commented on episode 13, so that's super cool.
You.
But then we had, oh, damn it.
So we had two reviews with words on Apple.
Oh, I'm on Insta because someone tagged us on here. That was really cool.
I think we had a Zombrie rated us on Apple and left a really great review. And then somebody else too.
You guys are so nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really do read them all. We greatly appreciate it. We get super excited and screenshot them and send them to each other. Look.
So it was that person, Foxfire. So that person, I'm not sure their gender, it doesn't matter, but they took a screenshot of our our Apple Podcast page on Insta and was like, "Hey, I'm listening to this. It's really great. So thank you so much, Foxfire.
Really
we appreciate that."
And apparently we scared our troll off because he
ain't got nothing else to say.
Mess with that. Maybe he's making jewelry in his basement. I don't know.
Probably. We've got 22 ratings. Wingman 2112.
What?
That's another. We have another.
We have another review?
Yes.
Let's
when? 20 hours ago. Let's read it live.
God. Yeah, let's do
5 stars.
Oh, okay. I was going to say if it's 1 star, don't read it.
On the Halloween episode right now and haven't stopped once I started listening in episode 1. I'm a plumber from Maryland and just want to say I love your podcast. Don't give up and keep on literally killing it. Stay safe in that prayer closet. You're from MD's Maryland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. Okay. I thought so, but I wanted to make sure. Wow, that means we don't know you.
Yeah.
But I feel like I know you.
We love you.
We love you. Thank you so much. That's so oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. I'm so sweating. My hands are sweating right now. Nicole Valerie said, love, these bitches are amazing. Love these ladies and their spooky show. It's exactly what I need to start my day. A little bit of horror, a little bit of laughter. It is a perfect blend. Thank you and keep the episodes coming. Oh my God. And then Zombrie also gave us 5 stars. Thank you, Zombrie. And she asked if we have an Instagram, and we do, On the Haunt. Oh my gosh, Amy.
Thank you guys. Seriously, we've had kind of a rough couple days, and this just turned it around.
It really did. Thank you. You don't understand how nice that is.
We look forward to this every week.
We do.
I know say we don't prepare stuff, but we're just saying that so that we don't sound as stupid. We really do work hard on this, and we never feel like it's good enough. So to hear that you guys think it is means so much to us. Yes. So thank you.
Thank you so much. It's so helpful. Wow. Okay. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just saying weird things. So so thank you for those. If you haven't rated or reviewed us, please do. We would really appreciate it. Send us some cool information and cool stories. We'd love to hear it on thehaunt@gmail.com.
And if you're anyone that we've given a shout out to on here, feel free to DM us on one of our social medias. We would love to send you a sticker.
Yes, we would.
If you're comfortable with that.
With us knowing your address and coming to your house and moving in with you. Just kidding. We wouldn't do that. Or would we? You
Only
don't know
December
us.
5th and 6th. Don't worry.
Hey, wingman, we coming. You're a plumber. You probably have tools, maybe weapons. We don't know, but we're scared. Okay. Anyway, so yes, please DM us. So we would love to send you stickers, and check us out on social. All right.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. Oh.